Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Hollow Knight because I heard Silksong's coming out soon, and I never actually played this game. Like, I bought it, and then, dude, I just couldn't be asked to play it because it's just like confusing. The map is just so intricate. But now I've got a bit more Metrovania experience. I played Nine Souls. I played Blasphemous, both of which I didn't finish. But Nine Souls is really hard, and I'm not a very epic gamer. And Blasphemous is just cancer. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing some Hollow Knight. I don't know why it's so fucking loud, but yeah. I don't really know what audience I'm trying to reach here by playing Hollow Knight, but at the end of the day, YouTube is just for me, so I'll make whatever the fuck I want to make. Cry about it. Other than myself.
I truly don't care.
Yeah, that was my old save. Who cares? Not me. But let's just start a new game. But yeah, I've just heard everyone blaze this game, and when I played it, obviously I can't give a fair judgment because I only played it a tiny little bit, but you know, I never thought it was like all that. But let's see. Ooh, I did think this game was incredibly pretty when I played it. So incredibly stylized. Also, if this does good, maybe I'll branch out from more stuff that isn't just Jujutsu shenanigans. Like, I absolutely adore Hollow Knight. No, what? No, I absolutely adore what's it called? Persona and Deltarune. So maybe I'll record that. I mean, I played through Persona 3 a little bit, but I don't know, dude. Like nowadays, if I don't have like something in my ear just yapping to me, like I just feel lonely as hell, dude. I just can't play like any games without something in my ear. But it's like I don't want to put something in my ear because it would spoil the peakness of Persona. So maybe the solution to that is just recording it, because then I have myself to talk to, or the illusion of talking to someone else by, you know, recording this. I remember the controls for this game being really whack, so I think I changed them. My attack is mouse 1, which I don't think is not. Maybe it is. I might just ass at the game. Well, how do you heal again? So that's right. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Get some money. And I be stacking that paper.
We like tank tops.
Yeah.
We like Instagram likes. Help me smashing your check.
Absolute platforming god. Oh, fucking hell. I was just brushing my hair on my face. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect salvation. Yeah, I know this, buddy. I might like voice act some of this because I had I just like voice acting. It's pretty cool, and I think it just gives more personality to a playthrough or just an experience. Like if I did Deltarune, if I recorded a Deltarune playthrough, I'd probably do voice acting. I don't know if I'm gonna be voice acting like Toriel or like Noelle. Maybe in post I can like make my voice go high or something. Ew. Must be ass faster. Oh, soul hearts. What? Since when was that a thing? Because I don't know. There's only a certain level of cringe that one person can bear, and I think doing a like high-pitched voice is just might be too much for my heart, and I'll just die of cringe. But I'll do a fucking quirky little spammed voice, which you won't get to hear because I'm not doing that shit unless I have the like voice lines in front of me, because otherwise I'm going to say like the most stupid shit of all time. I hate how every chapter there has to be a little new silly little gremlin, and if they don't make if Toby Fox doesn't make a silly new gremlin, then the fandom just cries. Like, it feels like every chapter he's trying to like one up his Tumblr sexy man, and make the game more quirky. Also, Birdley should be dead, bro. In the weird route, spoilers for people that don't know about the weird route, is like -3 people. If you know about Deltarune, I abuse these words. Yeah, sure. Shut your fucking mouth! What was I saying? Yeah, like Birdley should be dead. Like, that would be so impactful. Your actions in the weird route in chapter 2 would actually lead to Birdley's death. Like, I think that would be so interesting. Instead of just, he has a cold. Boo-hoo. Like, get up! You know? I'm not saying the game has to be like, mega dark, right? Because I'm not, I don't know if I'd call it a kid's game, but you know, like, oh, the traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's full and quiet, you see. Other residents, they've disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the cabins below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly affair that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their lives. Perhaps it's not. Holy yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to voice this. I got rid of my soul heart. What the hell? My like instinctive brain dead. No, it's still on bench. We're mapping supplies. We will be open soon. Zelda and what? Is Zelda in Quantifer? Yeah. But yeah, the Dirtmouth song, bro, so fire. I love using it in my Dungeons and Dragons sessions. It's a real good song. That's like the ambience, you know? Stoned over simple lock. Okay, so I guess key moment. Video game? When key? Key in video game? Key in Metroidvania? No way. Man, how much do you guys know about like these games? I love Dungeons and Dragons so much. It's just a shame that like, as you get older, people just have less and less time for it. It's a shame, especially when you're, you know, running it, if you're the DM, you know. Because it's just like, I just want to play the game, and I just want to make like cool, creative things for people to experience, but you know, people are just always busy. That's something about me. I think what I enjoy so much about being creative is other people get to experience your creativity. But yeah, also another thing, when I play these kind of games, with like so much backtracking, different areas you can go to and shit like that, I just can't help but try and go every area that isn't the like direct path. Like, I'll half go like right and see, yeah, this is probably where I'm supposed to go, and then I have to backtrack all the way to the other area. I can't do it afterwards because I just can't miss out on stuff. Like sometimes I'll play games and then like put them down because there's too much choice, and it's like it hurts my brain. Like open world games are always kind of daunting for me because sometimes it's just like, oh well, I don't want to miss something. But I mean, when I got into Elden Ring, it was like I got into it quite late, so I kind of knew where everything, like what happens to everything, you know, where I'm supposed to go and whatever. So I didn't really explore that much. Temple of the Black Egg. I don't remember this. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these long, forgotten roads. Did not say that, bro. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm query. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This interconnecting holds many fascinating mysteries, and like the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. The great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. That's good for you, bro. I forgot what I was saying. I hope they restock the Deltarune plushies, bro, because I need a Ralsei plush in my life, and I need a Sound plush in my life. Like, I need it! But they're all out of stock, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I could find some other website to buy them from, but it's like, probably gonna be the most high-priced, like, scalpy fucking place on the entire, like, world, dude. Holy shit! Oh, cynical. Ow. Holy, how much health do you have? Finally, holy. Oh, a little fella. Where's this little egg fella? It's a little fella. Yeah, I think there's something fascinating about Metroidvanias. They're so interesting to me. I wanted to make one myself, but you know, I am not yet an adult and I do not yet have a job. So, like, I want to make all these games and I want to use all these ideas, but it's just like, just can't do it right now with my skill set, you know? Which is unfortunate. But I tried to make my own Metroidvania based off, like, yokai and stuff like that, and you would go around fighting different yokai and absorbing their, like, skills and powers, for, like, the main bosses at least. So then you, like, absorb their magic, and then that's how you get, like, around different places. And then you'd also have weapons that you can get from, like, mini-bosses, like a Naginata, or a Kanabo, or a Kasurigama, or, like, a longbow. What's this guy got to say? Bury my mother, Helen's type. Hey, my father is shut fucking mouth. I don't know, dude. If they don't got anything interesting to say, bro, I don't care. I'm not wasting everyone. Hey, free juice. I don't like the shoes.
I don't like the shoes.
But yeah, it was gonna be like a parry game sort of similar to Nine Souls, and I was like, oh, surely it can't be that hard. It was that hard. I suck. So I suppose I need like some kind of ground slam ability to get through her. Makes sense. But yeah, like I even made some music for it, and I made some sprites. So that's kind of how I got into pixel art. So I guess it wasn't a worthless affair, you know, I got some skills out of it, so that's good. But it's always just a bit disappointing to me, because, you know, I have all these ideas, man, I just can't use any of them. Just sad, but, you know, one day, when I'm, you know, done with school and stuff, I can finally try and get some kind of computer science or programming job, hopefully for a game, and then like get a creative job in there. But then I can also work on my indie games on the side. I think I kind of don't want to jump on that. Like there's this one game I've kind of got in mind, or just like inspired like by Undertale, Deltarune. Oh, I mean, Dinglenuts. Like inspired by Deltarune, Undertale, Inscription, Fear and Hunger, and then like kind of rhythm games. And it's like such a big idea that like I don't even want to like work on it right now. So I'm really just gonna save it until I can actually like make my own indie games, and I have the like skill set and maybe budget to do that. But the idea of the game is I always love meta storytelling. It can get a bit overbearing when it's just like staring you in the face and going, "You're playing a video game right now, aren't you? Oh, I bet you thought I was gonna be normal, but no, I'm questioning RPG norms," or, you know, like, it's fun the first time, and it's fun, it used to be fun. It just gets a bit annoying and, like, overbearing sometimes. So I really don't want to make my game that, like, obnoxious kind of net storytelling. But, you know, the idea is you kind of explore a world that's already kind of been ransacked by someone who's basically like chosen to do the bad ending. Chosen in quotation marks. But yeah, like you basically play through the world of someone who's gone through and done the bad ending. And you are kind of there to like try and free them, free the world and free the people of the ending that's being chosen for them. And then as a player, you know, you have like unique abilities, and you can give other people like power, kind of like Persona, like based on their like an important possession to them. So it like kind of sprouts from that. I don't know where I'm going. My brain is short circuiting. I saw there was something back here that I was decided not to. Why am I going crazy? Oh, that was the pit down there, yeah. But yeah, the idea for the combat is like, you know, whenever you attack someone or whenever you get attacked, you kind of have to time like a rhythm game, kind of like Mario and Luigi, like Dream World or whatever that game is called, and once again like Deltarune, when you get like time attacks. You probably have like 3 party members or so. I don't want to talk too much about the game because it'll probably never be made, and also I need to focus on playing. This game takes up quite a bit of mental capacity from my feeble brain. There's so many like choices and places to go. So that I can go left, I can go right. What's this one? I can go left, I can go right. Fuck it, let's just go right. Let's explore the right more. I swear I've been here, haven't I been here? Oh, this loops all the way around. Okay, I see. That would be real nice if I had a map right now. Fuck. Oh! Yeah, I don't really want to get too into it, but... You know, I really want the game to focus on character development. Because whenever I've ever written stuff, I mean, this is mostly for school, because that's the only time I've actually written pieces of like writing other than just ideas being stored down. It's like I always just write from the perspective of one dude because I hate saying I. Like every time I say I, it like does like 1% internal damage to me. Oh, I forgot you can attack like it's just getting on. But yeah, like every time I say I, it does like 1% internal damage. I hate it. So I like to just describe other like how do I say it? Like instead of going like I trudged my boots through the undergrowth of like fungi and roots, I'll go boots trudge through. Like I'll kind of make other things but myself the kind of like main focus point of the sentence. I don't know what you like call that in like smart man terms, but the regular gator. Oh my! How many enemies are here, dude? This is like. Oh, shit. I feel like I'm fucking playing the genocide route now. I just have to kill them all. I kill I hug everybody. I lay on everybody in crucifix. I lay on everybody. What is Sigma? This is a new area, isn't it? I remember. Ow. Man, I'm still so upset with that fight, man. Now, I'm not saying DDP like deserved to win it, because he really needs to work on that takedown defense, and he didn't. Obviously, he didn't do enough to win. Not even close, but I just think it's so lame that you can just be such a little pussy and just focus on grappling as your entire game in mixed martial arts, and you can win. Like, I feel like with grappling, it should always like lead. What am I saying? Like people complain like, oh well, if you don't like grappling, go watch Muay Thai, go watch One Championship and like kickboxing and shit. And it's like, no, I do like grappling. It just needs to like go to something. Like there needs to be a finish that it's moving towards. You can't just have it be lying on someone for 3 fucking hours and go, oh, why don't you enjoy it? Why aren't you enjoying it, dude? I can't wall jump yet. No. Like, I do know a little something about the game. I'm not completely going in blind. But it's like, yeah. I don't get the, like, cope where it's like, oh, well, you should just go watch kickboxing or something. I think my personal rule that will never be implemented that I wish could be implemented that it won't be because Joe Rogan's a New York Glazer. He's like, oh, look at this grappling. It's so interesting. And just like glazing the shit out of them for just cuddling. Which, I mean, if I wanted to watch cuddling, I would just go to a, never mind. But it's like, it should go towards a finish. My rule would be that if they're grappling and it's evident that they haven't gone for a finish, they're not actively trying to go for a finish after 1 minute, then just stand them up. And then Joe Rogan's like, oh, unbelievable. This is incredible. He's cuddling him. Oh my god. and then they'll stand them up because they've been cuddling for 4 minutes. And I go, that's it. Oh my god, you can't stand them up. You can't stand them up. If someone's laying on you, tough shit. You need to get out of that. And it's also like, oh, just don't watch the fight, bro. If you don't wanna see grappling, don't watch it. Like, if you're paying $80, or like £60 in British equivalents, I want all the fights to be good. And any way to make it so a fight can be better, they should do that. So I don't care where it's like, oh, well, you need to show the grappling as well, and whatever. Like, you can show the grappling, it just needs to work towards it. And like, okay, let's say, I don't want to go, oh, that's not how it would work in a street fight, because there's many things that are different in a street fight, but it's like, if you're on the street, right, you're fighting a guy, he double legs you, he grabs you, takes you down, blah blah blah, grappling, and he gets you in a position where he's like holding you on a wall, and he's kneeing you in the leg, right? He's kneeing you in the thigh. Like, okay, being kneed in the thigh is not pleasant at all. Like, I myself, I don't know if I call myself a fighter, but I boxed for around 2 to 3 years, then Muay Thai for like a bit under a year. I'm really not that good, but I can defend myself if I got attacked, you know. I'm alright. But I understand how this shit works, right? Not saying at a professional level, but I understand how this shit works. Getting kneed in the thigh, it's very painful. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world. But as a proper, you know, killer, a proper trained fighter, you're at the upper echelon of skill and you know, combat. Some knees to the thigh? No one cares, dude. That's not gonna finish you. Knees to the thigh is not gonna finish anyone, right? So you're in that position, right, in the street. You're just gonna wait until the guy just, like, fucks off and stops doing that. That doesn't do anything for you. It probably just tires the two of you out a little bit. Which I get is like a game plan, like Marab, if this rule got implemented, Marab would be crying. Like, you know. But it just sucks. You need to work towards some kind of finish. Like, it needs to go back to its roots in the early UFC, you know? Anyway, enough stalling and yapping. I don't know if anyone wants to hear me yap for that long about something unrelated. Let's go to this fella. What voice do I want to do for this guy? Let me think. Ah, hello there. I'm down. Isolate beautiful outwards. I have a fondness for isolate myself. Any less than finding out where is a pleasure like no other. Where especially lucky you and I am a photographer by trade, and I work in a very this area. Would you like to copy of my work number? Yes, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, blah. Yeah, girl. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm not giving me a useful thing. Alone. I have to tell you where you are. If you're not headed for the direction I suggest first, a compass from my wife, Zelda. She just now opening a simple Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wonder they herself. The name is well on my own right from time to time. I bump back to her whenever I finish my big area. She's always so excited to see me. I'm sure she is, Fur. I'm gonna go left, because I'm a rebel. And we all know going right in a video game is you get progressed. God's sake. Okay. I'm not totally brain dead, I know you can jump off these, so... Okay. Maybe I am just completely brain dead. Bang. 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 Oh my god! Is he the Sigma of Sigmas? I'm pretty sure I can't go this way yet. Oh, Summoner! Summoner Slur! Summoner Slur! I love summoners in, like, video games as just an archetype. or just in, actually just in media, like in anime with like Megami, Ghetto. I can't think of an example. As in JJK. I'm so brain rotted, dude. Or like the fucking Terraria Summoner is my favorite class, dude. Maybe mainly just because it lets you focus on dodging. But like the idea that you can just send your little goons out, and I mean like the Batman goons, the original use of the word. Like just send out your little fellas, your little minions to do your bidding for you. I think that's always just so fun. Late epic? Ow. Fucking hell. Yo, Jack, can you stop being a jackass? Go now. Alright. Now when? Well, am I just the Sigma? This is a come back later area. I'm gonna just keep going left until, like, every time I meet a crossroad, I'm probably just gonna go left until I meet an impasse. Was I talking about anything interesting, or was I just playing the game? I actually can't remember. I think that's something I'll probably get better at passively as I do more content creation. You know, I'll figure out how to balance the yapping and the gameplay. Because I feel like when I yap, I kind of self-consciously go, oh, I'm gonna have to edit so many stupid fucking pictures and silly shit into this. Or it's like, do people actually really want to hear me yap like this for so long? I don't know. I'm gonna be testing like doing some like omega yapping with my content when I fight, and sometimes I'll just, you know, just let the fight play out with some music and stuff. Oh, nice and peaceful. I probably shouldn't have used my juice though. I mean the like white stuff. You know what I mean? The stuff that fills my like glass head. How am I gonna do the pixel art for this thumbnail? Do I release when I do the silly little hollow? Maybe I'll just do pixel art of like the main antagonist of the like episode, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. Or maybe I'll make my epic Hollow Knight OC, Do Not Steal. His name is Jimbo, and he's 10 times... And he's 10 times the power that Hollow Knight will ever be. And he beat every single boss, no hit, because he's so slick and cool. And no one could ever step to him. He doesn't use a nail, he uses nail clippers. And he's the Sigma. What am I even talking about? Actually, he uses a real life nail, and he has a hammer too. It's something I struggle with like game design and like puzzles and stuff. Something I struggle with game design is puzzles. For D&D and games. Like, making puzzles I feel like can be really challenging, because like what comes to my mind when I think, okay, make a puzzle, is like color puzzle, yeah, right? Something stupid like that. But obviously that's like the most basic of basic thing that you could come up with. This makes like a fast travel thing. Wait, do I have a map now? What key is map? Keyboard. Quick map, it's tab, okay. Well, I don't know where I fucking am. You know, let's go back to Dirtmouth and then maybe I can get this one Zelda. You don't need to be so angry, bro. Chill out. Welcome to the one. Who's been an earth since I also you on the stairs from we're all going down the stairways, called me to you. I'm going straight to hard over somebody else. My forgotten match, but the sound of bad all always come back. This stairway, the depths of honest. If you want to travel and help from a platform, I'll tell you where. Okay, go. Let's go. It was a long time ago when I remember when this highway is powerful of life is on the past. I should carry passengers when I was young. Reminiscing. Those travelers are long gone, yet I still remain. Now it seems it's just you and I, and the 13 creatures screaming and squirming all around us. Okay, Car, can we just, like, can we go? Yeah. You guys gotta tell me what you think of the epic voice acting. If I should kill myself and never do it again, or if it's a funny little novel thing that you like. Because, you know, YouTube is all about being, you know, unique and distinct. You can't just go, I'm gonna make, Hollow Knight content. Yippee! You know, and then just go and hope people watch. You need to bring something to the table, right? Wait, is this the... Yeah! Oh my holy baddie. I don't know if I want to voice act women. No, but lucky, I think I'd die of cringe.
Papa nada.
I don't know. Man, I don't want... Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I have not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to start. Alright, I think I'm gonna kill myself now. What we got? Yeah, what we got, kid? Show market. You can use them to mark interesting. Alright. Okay. So... What? Oh, bro, she's gonna have all my money. I get lost, bro. Cocoon... Bench. These are all pretty useful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need a quill there. You know, if they want to update your map. Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of need that. Yeah, I definitely need this. Bro, my ass is 100% getting lost if I don't equip this one. Well, I'm just a silly little guy, dude. Alright. I do adore the vibe of this game. It's really, really nice. Oh, while resting it, yeah, I think the game probably told me about like 20 times. I just didn't look. Also, my bad if I forget any character's voice and it changes, but or if I repeat someone's voice and it sounds very similar to another character. You know, I'm only human, I'll forget. Alright, Car. Alright, cool, let's go, Car. Hopefully there's not too many characters to voice. And if it's some random little chunky bro, I'm not voicing them. Alright, I need to get my money up. I don't want it funny enough. Now the problem is I have no clue where I'm going. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna explore up this area. Infinite money? Infinite money farm? Infinite money farm has not been patched in recent patch. I did say I would go left. Always. Oh, there's a King Von over here. What if I just ignore bro? Nah, I'm a... Oh, okay. Chill. Yeah. So I could get away with bouncing. But, wait, what if I... Okay. It was just a prank, bro. It was just a prank. Jeez. It was just a prank. He can destroy the environment? No, I am bitching, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna fight you like this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Parasitical commission. Disgusting.
Disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
I wonder if I'll have to come back here when I have some sort of horizontal dashing ability. I do wonder. Man, I don't want to hurt these little fellas. They're just little fellas. Just a little fella. Yeah, I don't want to hurt the little fella. This room is awfully suspicious. There may be a large man afoot. A boss fight, perhaps? In this mysterious room? Oof. I don't know, is this entire game hand-drawn or... Gulp? I'm uncomfortable, my wrist is... Oh wait, he just doing that. He's not just doing this thing. Yeah, that's what I thought, bud. You stuck, buddy. What a sec. Oh, fuck, I didn't see that, dude. Oh. So I guess when he does... I'm gonna go over here. Bro's got mixed up. He's better than Gojo. Yeah, you stuck, buddy. Ow. Yeah. Yow. Wait. Wait. You ain't tough, bro. Chill out. That's what I thought, pal. Also, I think playing my own music would be an absolute disservice. Oh, what a stupid bitch. I'm definitely only just gonna play the game's in-game soundtrack because that's way easier for me, dude. Oh my, holy pyrocynical mission. City Crest. Is that the key then? Ooh, money. Money, 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 money. Hey, what are you? Hey, Paul! What are you doing here? My bad, Phil. Damn, bro. Bird's really slumped. Damn. Let me see, what's the map like? I mean, hey, at least I can see where I haven't gone yet. Mainly to the right, where I haven't gone. But I should explore the left over there. I don't know, bro. I don't know what that lick is. I don't know what that melody is. I just made that shot right now. Maybe I should pick a song out of that. That's low-key groovy. Hey, that's groovy, man. Oh, don't I get like free shit? What? Don't I get an ability from this lady? No, we're not creeping out of the darkness. Something about now is that that's all whatever you better get out. And about right now I'm gonna give you the gift. That's better. This is everyone like you are. Okay, thanks, bro. That. Ouch. Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. The like. The Hadouken. Yeah, Hadouken. Key Blast. Alright, we're gonna now the better than maybe I should want to think about that. I was telling you what said it, send us away. Oh no, I don't like it. You can do a small I think this character is just extra shit. Yeah, a great business, maybe almost out of temple sessions. I bet I gave you rights to keep it set for me. And that gives me in very much better than the like with the mom by no. Okay. Oh my god. Absolutely turbo diddle. Oh, don't touch me! But yeah. My game would have like I think I had like 8 main bosses in the game, and each one, you know, they had their own area. The first area would be like a forest with a like rundown village around the midpoint of it, and they would have these zombie yokai called I think they're called Dorotabos or something like that. Dotorabos or something. I can't remember their exact name. Sorry, but yeah, and basically, you know, following the unintended theming, the main boss would be a Gashodoroko, something like that. Man, I can't remember some of these names sometimes. That might just be cultural appropriation. Get out! So, and then beating that boss, you would get his spell. And you would have like a kind of mana magic pool that would increase, like you would build it up. Not by dealing damage, but parrying instead. And then you can use it on your spells, obviously. So when you beat him, you would get... I was thinking, oh, you probably get some like a kind of skeletal slam or like punch type thing. and that would let you kind of like maybe destroy stuff like wooden boxes or something like that, or like metal barriers to like open up the map, and it would have like hyper armor in combat. So if you use it in combat, it's like, okay, let's say you're getting like absolutely sourced right now, you can just whip it out, sacrifice your health just to do a big chunk of damage, and especially against like normal enemies, it'll like fling them across the world. And then the second boss would be Dai Tengu, who would live up in like the mountains. And he would be like a very fast and sporadic boss, you know, with the Yoshidakura would be very slow, with decent damage. But he would obviously be the easiest, because the first boss, you're still getting used to the game. I'm going to continue my yapping before I fight this boss. Game, I get it. And then, and then when he would do like he would have a fan as well. He'd like a katana and he'd have a fan. You know, I'm just gonna fight the boss. He'd have a katana and a fan. What are we doing, bro? He'd have a katana and he'd have a fan. He was nice. So he'd mix in those like wind attacks with his sword, and he would like fly towards you. And then beating him, you would get his fan ability, which would like let you kind of get like a double jump. Instead of like a double jump, it's kind of like you have your jump and then a big like vertical gust. So it's not really like a double jump. It's like a double jump, but the double jump is like really large. Sorry, I'm skipping the loud. Hey, you did it. Yeah, my God, that's better than anyone made it do. It's a better man. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth. Hello, I gave it up there. Hey, make it on. Where are you heading? What have you seen? How do you find you? Yeah, shut your mouth, dude. And then the third boss would be Shutendoji, who is like the most powerful of all the Onis. He would be in an area with, it would be like a kind of abandoned brewery of like alcohol. In like a kind of, not like rundown, but like burnt town, like that's been taken over by Onis. And then he would have like this big fucking axe and a gourd of alcohol, which he would like use, and he would get like a phase transition, so he would go to phase 2, and he would like spit the alcohol on his axe, but it would light it on fire, right? I just probably go down back to Dirtmouth because I'm rich now. But then he would light his thing on fire, and then when you use it, I literally can't remember. When you get the ability, what was it? I think it would be like your damage is like heavily, like significantly increased with your light and heavy attacks, and your the speed of your light and heavy attacks are like significantly increased, but you would lose the ability to parry and you'd have to rely on dodging. And dodging is like, it doesn't deal any stance damage to them, and it has like not that much iframes. It's not like a combat roll, it's kind of like a quick like phase, like a kind of like sidestep type thing. So it's kind of like, you know, a risk reward thing that you can pop when you have enough magic. I don't think it actually had any like overworld mobility like elements to the ability. I think it's just a combat thing. But you would also get the Kanabo, which lets you smash a bridge, which lets you go into the water cave area, which is, it's not like the next area, but it's like the optional next area. So like after the brewery, there's a bridge that's like a little bit before, after you beat the Daitengu, and you can smash it with the Kanabo you get from the mini boss, the Oni mini boss in the brewery. And then you can smash the bridge, go down to the water cave area, and that would have a Tatsu dragon, which would Okay, so I don't have that thing. Which would be like a very mobile boss that would fly all around and then come down for big like combos, and he'd use his tail to do big swipes and create like waves of water behind and in front of you that you'd have to parry and shooting big like kind of piercing bloods with water. I was gonna make a track for him, but then I kind of realized, well, I'm not gonna be able to make this game. But hey, let me experiment with Breakcore. And then beating him, you get an ability which I think I call like Aqueous Form, which like lets you kind of turn into a puddle of water, which speeds you up significantly and gives you a small hitbox and iframes when you go into it. And it will like make you really fast, so you can kind of move around faster. Like you can use it to like skip past enemies and stuff like that, or like run away from a boss in combat. But it's primarily used for like mobility, so you can unlock other areas like going on waterfalls or like going into pools of alcohol and sake, like unlock underwater or like under sake areas, or like go into lakes and stuff, unlock new areas.
Papa nada.
She's so bad, bro. Oh! Marker. Stagway. Bender. Yeah, I think I need the Stagway one. I think I'll take the bench one. And then do I really want anything else? I guess I'll take the Bender deck as well. Well, I'm here, might as well. What is a cocoon pin? You mean the little blue things that give you solar hearts? Maybe I'll take this as well. Might as well while I have the money. Might as well buy stuff. And yeah, from there, there'd be like a split path. So you can either go past the brewery to the peak mountain, like Frosted Peak area. And that would have, you know, you go up the big mountain peak, like falling rocks and avalanches and shit. And then the boss there would be a Yukiona, which is like, you know, one of the more well-known ones. But she would be like, she'd have like a little bit of ice magic, but she would have the like main, this is like the main difficulty spike in the game plan, where it's like, you can create these swords of ice, like a Wakizashi, Katana, and an Odachi. And she'd mix up these combos with like 10 hit combos or some shit, like 7 hits. It should be a very elusive boss with not too much health. So the point is, you know, you just need to get her combos down. Game's just checking, can you actually parry good? Just opening my window. And then, or you can go from the watery cave to the poison swamp. I know, epic swamp gaming. But there you would fight all sorts of like bugs and Ogama and stuff like that. And the main boss would be an Omukade, which is like a massive centipede thing, and it would kind of like, it would like burrow into the ground and then wait a bit and like burst up. But it kind of has like its own mix-ups where it can burst down and then dive up, burst down and dive up. But it can like, you know, either like do its burst dive thing like 4 times, or maybe it'll do it once and then do a combo and then continue, or do it once and then continue a big combo, or do it once, combo a bit, and then do it again. So it was really kind of testing your reactions and stuff. That was the idea. Also, just fucking cool, it's a big centipede. And it would also kind of have like a stance where it's like one where it's upright and one where it's like low down. Its low down moves are like faster but do less damage, and when it's up it's more dangerous with more damage but slower, easier to react to. And then when you beat that, you get some kind of like venom move, and you get like a talisman as well, which protects you from poison damage. Because you have to fight the Jorogumo to like as the mini boss in the Snowy Peak, Frozen Peak area. So it's like that boss will be pretty hard as well. They use like silk strands to like slash at you from afar and jump forwards and poison you with a bite or shoot venom at you or stick you in place with a web, like spit thing. So if you're like struggling on that boss really hard because you'll get poisoned and just slowly die and take DOT damage, then you go do the like water cave and go do the poison bog. Because the kind of like difficulty progression is linear at the start, you know, forest, mountain, then brewery, then water cave, then poison swamp, then peak, right? So like you can go for the peak first, but it's much harder, you know? And then after that, after you beat the Omakade, you have to get this thing called the Sky Piercer Medallion, where basically, holy shit, I've just been standing still yapping for a while. I'll get back to that in a bit. I'm going to progress the game a little bit, okay? Because I know people probably just want me to play the fucking game. Alright, so this is me, like, a day later. So, because I kind of recorded this in a stupid way where I have it be 1 3-hour long recording session and then I chop it up later to make into 3 different videos. So I have to record a separate outro. So right now I'm literally just recording my voice while I'm finishing editing the first video. So I guess this is the outro. Probably not gonna have to wait much longer for the next episode because I'm literally gonna work on it like tomorrow by the time you see this. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate me stealing time in your day. So good morning, good evening, and good night.